got away in a hurry, and it was really both ends, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, the first quarter we actually played pretty well. We had some defensive breakdowns that led to some easy threes for them, but we actually played pretty well. And then the middle two quarters were just, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. There was nothing good. It wasn't one thing. I mean, we couldn't contain them on the dribble. We couldn't handle the ball. Their pressure really got us. Their pace got us. They were just had a much higher energy level. And the surprising thing was, like, their guards really didn't even do a lot. Booker was on the bench a lot with foul trouble. It was a disappointing evening, no question. I mean, we were really bad, and we've been good about fighting our way back into games. And I actually thought at halftime we'd make a push. I really did. I thought our guys would make a push. We didn't have it. Whatever the reason, we just didn't have it tonight. We were not good at all.
As far as the silver lining, though, Coach, you did get to see a lot of guys come off the bench at the very end, and the starters were able to rest for the game in a couple of days. But what did you think about the younger guys that came in and played at the end of the ball game?
Well, I thought in the fourth quarter, that group in a, look, it's a blowout game, but when you get your minutes in this league, you have to play them to the best of your ability. And I thought those guys did that. I thought they played hard at the defensive end of the floor. I thought they played well offensively. I thought they did a good job. I really did. All of them. I was proud of the way they played.
What's up, Coach? This is Will from The Athletic. What do you have to do to just address some of the issues you guys are having on the offensive end? Another night, you're under 100 points, especially once the bench units come in. What do you have to do just to get that in order?
I don't know. I don't know. That's something obviously we have to look at. Our offense right now is totally discombobulated. Other than the San Antonio game, we don't take care of the ball. We're not getting good ball movement. We're not screening. We're really not doing much of anything well offensively. And so, from a coaching standpoint, I mean, we've got to find a starting point and try to get good at a couple of things. Because right now we're not at anything, quite honestly.
Hey Stan, Christian Clark from NOLA.com. I know you've tried a couple different things with the bench. Are you at the point where maybe you consider a couple changes, or is it still just really early for that?
I mean, we made some changes tonight. We played some other guys, so yeah, we'll continue to look at who we have to play.
Stan, Scott Kushner, NOLA.com as well. The perimeter obviously was killer tonight on both ends. How do you kind of fix that going forward? And do you think this was kind of an extreme example, or do you think this is a systemic problem that you guys have?
Well, it was an extreme example of what has been a problem. So let's put it that way, Scott. So offensively, we have not been good in these first four games overall, right? So that has been a problem, and that's something that, I have to find some solutions to. But tonight was an extreme example of it. We haven't been this bad either. So, we've found ways to stay in games and be competitive and the whole thing. And tonight we didn't have any of that. So, yes, we have a systemic problem, but it's not as bad as it was tonight.
I'm curious if you think it was an effort thing, a schematic or whatever, execution thing, or if you just caught a team that was red hot.
No, I didn't think they were red hot. It wasn't that. We didn't play the game with much, for whatever reason, we didn't play the game with much energy or purpose after the first quarter. Whether it was fatigue, whether it was their pressure, whatever it was, I mean, they took us out of everything that we wanted to do, and we just stood around. We didn't play with any force against it.
What's up, Coach? This is Will again. It wasn't really meaningful minutes at the end, but you did get to see Kyra Lewis for the first time for some extended minutes. Just what did you think seeing the rookie out there and how he played?
Well, it was good for him, right? I mean, getting a chance to play, and I thought he played well, yeah. I thought he played with good energy and without any fear whatsoever. So, a good start for him. And, all minutes are meaningful, and I've always looked at it that way. They're all meaningful, and especially when you're in Kyra and Nikhil's situation and you're just starting to build a career, any minutes you get are really meaningful for your own development and to make an impression on coach